So what's going on, guys? Mr. Dalek JD here, and we have another teaser video. This is the third Snapchat teaser that we have for Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I've made two videos earlier today which speak about the second teaser that we got, and also a name for a new character which we have, which is called Dr. Salim. We're going to jump straight into this third teaser, so if you guys are hyped, smash the hell out of that like button. Let's get straight into this teaser.
Imagine somewhere calm. Imagine somewhere safe. Imagine yourself in a frozen forest.
So this is without a doubt the freakiest story we've had so far. There is just literally so many small chunks of very freaky looking things that I want to point out. And let me know if you find anything that I've missed in this teaser in the comment section. Your discussions are literally the most amazing things to see. So many comments on these videos, so let's dive into this. So the speech we have says, imagine somewhere calm, imagine somewhere safe. Imagine yourself in a frozen forest. And the first scenes we have is what I believe is Mount Fiji, which is a mountain in Japan. And there's been a lot of stuff from the previous teasers which indicates some part of this is taking place in Japan. In particular, that little soul tree that we saw on the first teaser, that is actually a tree somewhere in Japan. Now, throughout this teaser, we get tons of these weird split-second flashes to what looks like the most horrific scenes of someone's face that I've ever seen. I have no explanations for this whatsoever, but we see this coming in quite a few times during this, and I can't work out what this means, who it is. I don't know what this could mean. It is just awful. It is actually frightening. We then continue on with this idea of thinking of somewhere calm, think of somewhere peaceful. This looks definitely very, very peaceful. It's just some water rushing along rocks. And then we get an image of 3 cockroaches just on their own in the middle of nowhere in a snowy environment. And this is very, very strange, particularly how there's 3 of them. Could indicate Black Ops 3, could just be some weird thing. But remember that everything Treyarch are doing in this is literally something which always has a meaning. There's always some thought process behind why certain things are there. It then skips again to another frame of this horrible looking thing. I don't even know if this is a face. It looks so mutated and manipulated that it just doesn't look anything at all human. It just looks frightening. It just looks horrid. Now, I don't know if you can pick anything apart from this, but there was literally a split second where you see this in a transition scene. Don't know if this is anything or if there's anything we can literally pick out from this at all. I can't work out what this image is supposed to be, but if you guys see anything, let me know. Now, here we see a shot of a group of blackbirds, and I'm assuming that this are a group of crows. This could just be any other type of bird, but crows in particular, when there's a group of black crows, it normally means that they're signifying death or there's near death upon where they are. Another weird thing is that describing them, they are literally called blackbirds, and as you guys know, in Black Ops 1 there was a score streak called the S71 Blackbird. I'm not too sure if that has any significance at all. It's just something that I thought I'd just tell you guys anyway because it's interesting, and it does have the word black in it, so potentially Black Ops 3. Who knows? Here we have another shot of a mountaintop where we can see snow near it, so this environment is literally somewhere describing where someone is literally being placed in the middle of nowhere, where it's in a snowy forest. And like I mentioned at the start, thinking it was Mount Fiji, I'm just thinking in general that for some reason this is taking place in Japan. We got a previous Snapchat teaser which was on earlier, which was an image of a sun rising in blue, and it had the words Dr. Salim above the sun, but the sun image kind of resembled the flag of Japan, where we have the red dot with the white background with the flag meaning rising sun. It's just something that occurred to me whilst I was doing this breakdown. The next shot we have here is a group of trees in a snowy forest, very similar to what we saw originally in the first Snapchat. Then again we get another mutilated face which is just absolutely horrible. It's just like the creepiest thing I've ever seen. And then they just get another level of creepier. So this can be looked at a few different ways. When I first saw this, and when you see it in the teaser, it looks like a face that moves to the right. But there's just something not quite right about this. And you can tell that this is a face of some sort because there is definitely an eye on the left side of its face or on the right of this image. You can tell that there is a left eye as well, but it could also be some sort of patch Or another way to look at it is it could be some sort of cow. Like, it's just weird that this does look like a cow. But to me, it looks like a human face. Don't know why on earth it looks like it does. It's just horrific. If you guys have any idea what this could be, let me know down below in the comment section what you think. The next shot we have is a shot of a singular shadow from a bird, like as if they've just finished in a certain area and they're now moving to the next. Now here we get another look again of the forest that we saw in the very first Snapchat teaser, untouched, literally the exact same scene that we first saw it. There's no snow around, it's just a complete natural forest with the same light beaming down through the trees and beaming through those specific 3 trees, making it look like there's 3 trees on the floor, which could potentially mean Black Ops 3. It's at this point where we get a real pivotal point in the scene where suddenly we see very grey, murky pictures of these mountaintops. Everything just looks really grey and miserable, like something terrible is about to happen. And then we get another image of a mutilated face or just something that we just can't describe. And my only thoughts from these sort of images so far is just literally the horrors of war and what can happen brutally and physically to soldiers that don't make it or end up in a very, very bad situation. We now get a third look at those flock of birds as they fly away from the scene that they previously were at. And here is a horrific shot which looks like lava coming out from one of the mountains. I'm not too sure if I'm just seeing some weird stuff here or if that is what I'm seeing. If you're seeing something different, let me know. But to me, in the scene, it looks like just lava's flowing and everything is just being destroyed. Now this, again, I can't make out. It looks perhaps like the side of someone's face, but it's just so undetailed and just so pixelated. I honestly have no idea. Now this shot is pretty important. Now we saw them at the start in a natural environment. There was no snow or anything like that. We see them fly away and the next thing we see is them by the snowy tree in the forest. So it seems like if death is the way that these birds are being described as or being like personified as, they're slowly creeping towards whoever is at the tree in this forest. We transition here to another very creepy looking scene. To me that looks like the side of an eyeball, but I honestly have no ideas. And these Snapchats end by this, some weird freaky objects, I'm assuming are the cockroach's front legs or a spider's front legs or something like that, being drawn forwards down the screen. I'm not too sure what exactly it is, but afterwards we see a clip of the cockroaches we saw at the start and they're dead. So I have no ideas. This is probably the freakiest Snapchat teaser we've had without a doubt. This legit freaked me out watching this. It's really, really freaky and it's very weird for Treyarch to just have something so gruesome. But I love it at the same time. And come on, it's a fantastic teaser. This is just probably the most cryptic one we've had yet. And I'm sure when we get more, this will reveal a lot more of the weird, horrific things that we saw in this. But if you guys enjoyed it, like I said, smash that like button. I really, really appreciate that. Let's get some discussion going on down below in the comments. Leave your honest thoughts down below. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, I keep you guys updated on every time a brand new Snapchat story is out. And you guys have given me so much love over there with your thoughts and ideas as well as on YouTube. If you're new around here, then make sure to subscribe as I'll be bringing you updates on these Snapchats teasers as soon as they drop, so you don't want to miss out on those. Plus, I'm going to bring you guys so much great content for this game. I'm so excited. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on another one tomorrow.